Okay, I think it's close enough to 1 o'clock to make this happen. Let me share my screen. And it brings everybody back over here. So then I have to move you all back over there. And take that as well. All right. So, out of all the tools, I'm loving the website tremendously. Just because the ability to customize it is literally endless. I mean, I love Moxie Present. It does a lot of wonderful things in everything, and Moxie Engage is an awesome tool as well. But just because of the flexibility, I guess, that comes with the website, I absolutely love. So this is what I hope to accomplish today. I want to help you drive traffic to your website, because if we don't do something to direct people to our website, they're never going to find it. Would you agree? Out there in the world of search engines, how do I get mine so that it comes up and becomes more relevant? And it's all about what I call back end links. In other words, we take something from our website, we put it out there in Facebook, Twitter, or LinkedIn, and we drive the traffic back to our website. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over to House Logic. And if you've never been to House Logic, this is a NAR benefit that we have. It's the, I'm going to take and I'm going to put the URL up into chat. Okay, so I stuck that into chat because all you need to do when you come into House Logic is put in your NERDS ID. And your last name. Agree to all that good stuff. Remember me and all that good stuff. And then log me in now. So this is what I absolutely, I do, I love. So I'm going to click on Get Started. There's a couple of different ways.
I'm not on that page. How do I find that page? I don't have that House Logic.
House Logic, click on the link in the chat.
I did, and I tried copying it. Do I just open a new page and put it there?
I just clicked on it and I got it. Yep, I got it twice. Just right click on it. Sue, right click on it and it should give you the option to copy it or open it. Open it.
I got it.
Okay. And then your, like I said, your NERDS ID, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, nine digits long. It's not your license, it's your NERDS ID. If you don't know what it is, you can actually search for your NERDS ID on NAR.com, on National Association of Realtors, or you can ask your admin. Sometimes they know. I don't want to put more on them. So anyways, I'm going to click. And the nice thing is as you saw when I started to type in mine came up automatically just because I love House Logic. I'm going to click on Get Started. And this is what I like about Get Started, because right here in the middle, there is a number of themes. Okay. Love your kitchen forever. Simple steps to move organized home, yada, 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 yada. Okay. So I'm just going to come down here to Love Your Kitchen Forever. And it gives me several articles, 4 ways to give your kitchen personality, what you need to know about quartz countertops, natural kitchens, always in style, 9 gorgeous, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 results. And this is what I want to show you. I'm going to select each one. This is how easy it is. I'm going to select each one. Sorry, each collection may only contain up to 5 articles. Okay. Just a minute, let me think. I'm going to unselect that one, and I'm going to, well, got to unselect one more. And then it's got a total of 18 articles. Going to go back. I'm going to refresh my page, see if I can get it to come up. I want it to come up with being selectable. There we go. Materials, remodel, there's natural kitchens, 4 ways. There we go. All right. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 5 articles, and I'm going to click on, well, before I go there, I'm going to copy Love Your Kitchen Forever. Then I'm going to click on next step. I'm going to go to my website, and I'm going to come over here to site pages, and I'm going to add new. I'm going to add a custom page that Love Your Kitchen. I don't need the period afterwards. Love Your Kitchen Forever. There it is. And then I'm going to come back here, and I'm going to scroll down to where it says add to blogs or websites. Now, folks, you can instantaneously go out and share this content on your Facebook and Twitter if you wanted to, by just clicking on selected. Okay. You can send it out as a newsletter type format by clicking on this. But I'm going to show you how we're going to drive traffic back to your website. So add to blogs or website. We click on that, click on next step. You see all that gobbledygook code? All you have to do is click on this, copy code. It tells you that you copied it. You're going to go back to your website, and right here under tools is where we're going to get that source code, and we're going to paste it in there. And look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at that. Pretty, ain't it? Watch this. All right. And notice that the link that was created, Love Your Kitchen Forever, notice it's because of what's up there. So I'm going to go ahead and click on publish. And I'm going to come over here now to site pages, and I'm going to click on all pages. Now, there's a couple of different things I could do with this. It's going to be all the way down here at the bottom. You can see I've created all kinds of crazy pages. So I'm going to left click this, and I'm going to drag it up. So I could drop it in here under buyers. I could drop it in here under sellers. Or I could bring it up here to put it in underneath, make it a part of my blog, right? Because again, that's what the content is. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go down, and I'm going to hit publish. Let it update.
Maybe before you go back, I put in my NERDS number, and it's telling me it's not working, so I can't get past the front page.
Okay, just a minute. sir. Do. And you're sure you got the number right, right? Because all you have to do is put in the nerd's number and your last name.
Parker.
So here we go. I'm gonna go stick this in the chat.
I've had
Know
this
your nerds.
number in my notes, so I don't know how it could have changed. It tells me to go to realtor.org.
Because realtor.org also has it. But if you click in that link I just put in there, find NAR member Nerds ID. When you click on it, enter your last name and real estate license. That's the one you want to pick. And I'll give it right back to you. You notice how fast I found that? It's not like I've never done that before.
I know, because I was already on the realtor page trying to find it, so now I'm.
Yeah, I'm telling you, taking advantage of search engines is everything. In fact, I'm even playing with AI right now on writing blogs. It's amazing. It's crazy. It's super easy. I'm not ready to teach it just yet. All right, so I published the page, my navigation's updated. So a couple of things. So I have it here, Love Your Kitchen Forever. If I want to duplicate it, I can just by clicking that. And automatically it creates a copy, which is down here. And so I'm going to drag it up. And this one I'll put at the bottom of buyers because they got a lot of stuff for buyers. I'm going to go in and edit because I don't want the word copy. Come on. Come alive, baby. It's funny, when the rain was really heavy, it was like Wi-Fi really slowed down around here. So I got rid of the word copy. I'm coming over here and I'm just clicking on update. Notice it still says there copy. I'm not worried about that. Okay. Going to go back to site pages. Now I have it in two different spots, but I really want to drive them to my blog. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to click on view. And again, this is what it looks like, folks. So if they click on a link, it's going to open up the link in House Logic. Nope, they don't need a Nerds ID to do that. But right here, this little spot right here. So I'm going to go to Facebook. I'm going to get on my page, create a post. Love your kitchen forever. Paste it. Now you notice the one thing that's missing is there's no pretty picture, right? So what do you think we ought to do about that? Well, I hope you said, well, we probably ought to put a photo in there. I'm just thinking. So get a photo. Let me see, kitchen. Let me go over to pictures. Wait a minute. I'm going to try this pictures. I ought to have something. Oh my goodness. I just got people sleeping and everything else. I got nothing. All right. Oh, what's in pics? I don't see no anybody. Nope, nope. Oh, no. Okay. So this is what I got to do. I don't know what you do when you need a picture. And again, you can do this one of two ways. I can go over and I can go to Google and say, B. Boy, this is pretty bad. Beautiful. Images. Save that image. Come back to the, oh, not that. Back to Facebook. Gonna add. There it is. See now, doesn't that look a whole lot better? And of course, the best part is when they click, oh, right there's the link. And it takes them back to my website. Did I go too fast? Okay. So I'm going to go back to House Logic because I did that for Love Your Kitchen, right? So I can click on Start Over and it's going to get rid of everything I had. Then I can come back here and I can pick another category. Outdoor space equipment. Now that sounds like something great for what, springtime. But how about repair or replace or quick DIY updates that pay off? Four ways to avoid. How many of you, one of my favorite shows used to be, I say favorite, I don't watch TV enough to spit at. It wasn't Fixer Uppers. Maybe it was. It was basically where people bought a house because they watched HGTV. They went out and bought a house, oftentimes with someone else, with the intention of fixing it up and then getting it on the market. And it was hilarious because if you've never remodeled a home, the problems you run into it's like a money pit, which reminds me of a movie I do remember watching many years ago. Gonna do the same thing. Got to copy this. And the nice thing about this, folks, is there's no copyright issue here because they literally make it easy for you. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to create one more custom page. Close that out. Click right there. And again, if I want to click, I can click there too. Then I'm going to, after I do this one, then I'm going to go do a little play with what you can do with your home page. Okay. So tools, source code, paste. Oop. I forgot. How many of you knew I didn't get the source code yet? Tell me. There we go. I gotta go back and get the source code. Imagine that. Copy the code. Tools. Now that I got the source code. And then publish. All right. So once you've got it published, because if you don't come back to site pages, this becomes a menu item. Okay, and you may or may not want that to be a menu item. So let me drag this up. I'm gonna put it at the bottom of my blog right below that one. And it looks like my second one that I tried to upload to buyers didn't stick because I didn't hit publish like a dummy. And again, we can go to visit site this way. Come into my blog. There's Love Your Kitchen Forever and quick DIY. Gonna do the same exact thing, folks. I'm gonna grab that URL. I'm gonna go to Facebook. I forgot what the title was, so I gotta go paste that in there. And the title was DIY updates quick.
That payoff.
See, my memory is, oh, DIY updates, forgot that. Boop, I said it, because I remember hearing it. And then, of course, let me see, if I go to House Logic, you know what? I'm going to, let's see how this turns out. What happens if I click on this? Oh, that's ugly. So let me go backwards. What happens if I click on this? Oh, it's still ugly. There's no picture. Well, that's not any good, is it? So guess what? I gotta go back. Ooh, man, get up there and make it in person. Facebook, come on. Don't be a doop, boop, 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 boop. Again, the nice thing about it is, folks, is once you have it here and you post it, you can post it again and again and again. Just keep driving the traffic back. I'm going to go ahead and close House Logic for now. And I'm going to close that. I'm going to close Facebook. I'm going to close Love Your Kitchen. I'm going to close Google. Here we are. All right. Site pages. I'm going to add new custom page. Click submit. The first thing you always will find you will need to do is give it a title. Because if you start to work away and you go to save it or anything like that, it's going to remind you need a title. So you just need to know to do it first. I'm just going to entitle this new homepage. Okay. And I'm going to click on publish. Oh, not yet. I'm going to click on save draft because it's going to create my URL. So if something goes wonky, I'll be able to come right back in. And then I'm going to see where builders kind of grayed out there. And then I'm going to come to templates. And I have options. So I'm going to, again, I'm going to, in fact, I'll do this. So let's say that, you started to edit this and for whatever reason you just said, you know what? I don't really like that template, so I want to go back and I'm going to use this template. If you say append, it'll actually combine the two into one. But I did this purposely because I want you to see this particular one. Let's preview it. Save it as a draft. No. Thank you. Okay, so, oh, look at that. Look at that. What's that all about? How'd they do that? Are you kidding me? I can have a video on my homepage? Are you kidding me? Featured properties already set up. Headline needed. Oh, I can't just highlight it and do anything, right? I gotta be in Builder because I saved it as a draft, which put everything in pause for me. Comes back. Come on, boys. So here I'm going to click on this. Headline needed.
Did you find the bike?
Did I find the bike?
I'm in the templates, but I don't see that.
Okay. If you go to templates, make sure you select MoxieWorks templates. Because there's a drop down where you have different type of templates.
And it's in the Moxie one.
Yes. Yeah, it's the top left one. There's no better place to grab lunch while enjoying the smells of fresh fruit and vegetables. Again, you can put whatever you want, but I'm going to click on save and see. And all I did was, now I could have changed this picture. All I got to do is I come up and when I click to remove the picture, you actually have to click on the X. Okay. Come over here. You can change the background. Right now, there's nothing in the background. If you wanted to change it, this is where you do it. That's where see, like this brown, if you didn't want that brown, you wanted to change that color. Oop, wrong one. Come on, baby. There we go. So I come down to color, click on that. And then,
Oh, shit. Let me do that.
did you get there? Notice it changed the color over there and it didn't over here. It's like, wait a minute. How come it did that? Can I change color here? No, there's no place for it. Well, that's just frustrating, isn't it? You're going to find that from time to time. So again, I'm trying to identify some of the problems you're going to come across because you're going to say, well, why didn't it do it right? Boom, boom, boom. Oh, here we go. Colors, text color, heading color. Nothing, my goodness. So you know what you do? You say, well, forget you folks. I'm going to come over here and I'm going to put in my own rows so that I can easily come over here to modules and I can easily put in my text. Because right there, I'm going to click on general and I'm going to type whatever I want to type and save it. Over here, I'm going to do the image. Drag it in, automatically comes to this. I'm gonna just grab that and throw it in there. Okay, I can change the size of this, but also look what else I can do. So, I mean, this is super easy to use, but what about this thing right here? Well, let's do this. Let's go to YouTube. And well, we don't want failed miserably. Here we go.
If you're 15 up, I want you to come.
I know you all love to see Harley commercials. You know how nice it was yesterday? You know how hard it was not to have time to be able to ride yesterday? I'm just, So anyways, I went and copied the URL, right? That's all I had to do. And see, it's right there. So I'm gonna they have a stock photo in case it's not working. So we're gonna go ahead and paste my new video. And I did not change the image, but check it out. Tell me you couldn't do something again. Think about even now what I'm showing you was an idea of how you can get your homepage so you can change it up and make it where people are going to be like, wow, I ain't never seen that before. But what about your new listing? You could go create a custom page with just the materials of your new listing. You get a video from Core Listing Machine. You also, Moxie Impress also creates a video. So if you uploaded it to your YouTube channel, because I know you have YouTube. If you upload it to your YouTube channel, all you got to do is copy the link and tell me if you were to share that as a part of your Moxie presentation. Here's an example of how I'm going to market your home with your own individual home website. Tell me you're not going to get the listing. Just saying. When I'm happy with what I've created, I get to click on publish. And automatically the page is there. So if I go visit, let me go here and go visit site. So I got to go to more now because it's over here, the new home page. So one of the questions you might have is, well, how do I make it my new home page? Anybody ask that question? Did that, or did we not even get that far down the road? So let me show you how to do that. Also, when you're on a page, because you're always in the admin mode when you come in the way we came in, if you saw something you wanted to change, all you have to do is come up here and click on Builder. And it will automatically take you back and put you into build mode, where you can go do whatever it is that you saw that you needed to fix. I love that fact. If you have useful links, see how my useful links just automatically populated. I didn't have to do anything. Same way with my picture and stuff. I didn't have to do anything. It's just automatic. So how do I select that? So if I want that to be my new home page, and first off, let's go here. Come on, baby. All of a sudden it decides to slow down. There we go. So that's my home page, right? Well, I'm going to come over here and I'm going to appearance, layout, colors. Right here where it says custom, all the custom pages that I've created are going to be in here. So, what did the new home page? That's what I entitled that one. So I'm going to go ahead and click on it. Publish. Now, when I click visit site, check it out. Now, needless to say, folks, I'm not going, I like this one much better than this one. I mean, I'm into Harleys and all, but I'm trying to sell houses so I can have more Harleys. So I gotta go back in appearance. But the reality is, and this is my point, you could come in and if you really wanted to push your newest listing, you could put it right on the front page. I don't know why you do that. I would encourage you to create your own. So let me go with find your home. I believe that's the right one. Find out here in a minute. All right. So got a brand new listing. Want to throw it out there. I'm going to come over to site pages, all pages, and I'm going to click on add new. Submit. And of course, instead of putting in the words new listing, I'd put in the address. Why would I put in the address? I'd put in the address because then it becomes searchable. So when somebody, think about this now, somebody puts the address into Google. And if you've done your job and you've gotten a couple of backlinks from your Facebook and Twitter and LinkedIn, driving it back to those articles that I showed you, when they Google the address, before your website will come up, that page will come up. And why will the page come up? Because it specifically identifies with that address. So new listing. Gonna save it just because I want to make sure I got my URL. And then I'm going to click on builder. I'm going to come to templates. Moxie templates look pretty good. Let me scroll on down here. Got one for neighborhood. Wait a minute. You mean they got like a template for a single listing? You mean like I don't even have to create the page? Like all I got to do is change the images? All you got to do is change the images, change the information. Whatever you put into for your public remarks, you update this. Amenities. You can actually identify the amenities. So like this one, edit, description, single family, yada, 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 right? Amenities, edit. Right now, beach access, golf course, and everything else. Oh my goodness, check it out. You can edit it. You can actually put in a map. And look at the cool thing about this map, folks. It's got directions. Look at this cool thing right here. It's got this contact form. Imagine what they might be able to do with a contact form. You like double dipping? You like both sides? Oh, my goodness gracious sakes alive. So I'm going to go ahead and publish. Now that's published. When I click on amenities, see the amenities come up. Oh man, I screwed up the formatting. I gotta go back and fix the formatting. Document. Look at this floor plan, brochure. What else could I put in there besides the floor plan and the brochure? Did you say seller disclosures? You're absolutely right. What about if it was in a community that had a housing association? I could include it. What if my client was one of those people that was really, really responsible or had little time, whichever the case may be, but they knew what their utilities were for the entire last year? Would that be valuable? You know, again, folks, it's endless. And not just a floor plan and not just a brochure, but again, part of what I showed you to do with embedding a map into Moxie Present, well, you can embed it into here too. So if you wanted to have that map that says restaurants in the area, I mean, Laguna Beach, California. Let me go over here to the Google world. Let me click on the map. And let me click on restaurants. Can't tell I like food. I gotta come over here and click on the word embed, share embed, embed, copy that, come back here. Now I gotta add. So I gotta come back to Builder. Gonna come over here. I'm gonna go to rows. I'm gonna scroll on down just to make it easy for myself. I'm gonna drop it in right there. Then I'm gonna come to modules. You think there's anything about a map? Oh, wow, look at that. Content modules, Google Map. Go figure.
How do I copy all the restaurants?
How do you copy all the
Hmm.
restaurants once? Okay, so there's all the restaurants.
Yeah, I
Come
got
over
those.
to the left side of where it says restaurants. Click on
Uh-huh.
those three little dots that represent the hamburger to me. Slide down to where it says share on or embed.
Oh, sweet.
Click on embed and copy that. And now I think I picked the wrong one because this one doesn't allow me to put embedded. This one is for where if I put in an address. In other words, this is, so you create a new listing. This is the one where you're going to put in the address so that it goes in. That's not the one I want. You know, in fact, I'm going to make it even easier for you. Instead of even worrying about the map, if you take in video and you slide it over here, and you paste, there we go. Check it out. Oh, I gotta save it. Sorry. I gotta publish it so it works. Again, driving directions. This is too crazy. Now I showed you how you can do it in Moxie Present on Monday if you were with me, and now I'm showing you how you can do it on your website. If you don't like where it's positioned, or you want to, all you have to do is come up here and do. Oh, no, it's not gonna let me on this one. General, yep. Okay, so what I would do is I'd come over here and I'm gonna drag a text editor over there. And look what happened. Now I got to move it over. Now it's way over there, so it's amazing what you can do with blank blocks. And I say that because when I had the one with the video, they had all types of little blocks to get it exactly where they want, because those blank blocks, where to go? Oh, come on. I know you're there. There it is. See what I'm doing? So that I can get it centered. That blank blocks, man, you can get it wherever you want to get it. If you wanted to do two maps side by side, you can do that. It's just absolutely crazy. Because again, what I showed you in Moxie Present, if you were there, I did one for restaurants and I did one for things to do. It's always restaurants first though. Oh, wait a minute. That's what I didn't do. I didn't put in a title, did I? So let me put in a title. Well, it might help if I know how to spell restaurants. If I want to change, make it a nice, oh, that's purple, man. There we go. And I want to change this from default to semi-bold. And just to spice it up a little bit, let's go with, what the heck is ABZ? You can even, oh my goodness. Yeah, that one works for me. I like that one. And of course, if I want it to be centered over the top, I'd come back to font. I'm going to select that, save, and then of course, then come on, don't do that to me now. Being a jerk. Oh, because it's in my box. Duh. I forgot. So I gotta find that other. There's that other one. Well, that's not working for me at all. I was just gonna have to put another map in there. So if I didn't give you enough ideas last week, I gave you a whole bunch more ideas this week. And the reason why I did the House Logic first, you can do the same thing with realtor.com. I prefer to do House Logic because House Logic makes it easy. Because I just on that point. So here's another way to do it. Let me go back to admin home. Gonna delete that. I'm gonna delete new listing. People going to my website, they're gonna be going crazy. And again, talking about getting attention to your website. The fact that I'm in here playing with the edit mode of my website, each and every time I click publish, the yield boost is reaching out to the search engines to re-index it. The more times it gets indexed, the more relative it comes and moves up the food chain in searches. So I was going to show you one other way to grab articles. So 5-bedroom staging mistakes. So what I can do is I can come up and I can grab this. I can come over to site pages. Now, and there's two ways to do this. All right. There's, it's funny, there's always more than one way to do anything. But if you remember on your homepage, you have these links, right? So if you're going to add a new link, I'm going to paste that in there. I gotta go back and get the name of it. This down here, you can decide if it's going to be a new window or tab. Remember the benefit of getting to go backwards and then some. So I want the new window or tab. I'm going to click on add. I don't even know if I have my links even displayed anymore. I gotta go back and visit my site. Yeah, I do. I think I do. Yeah, there they are. 5-bedroom staging mistakes that can totally turn off buyers. So when they click on that, look at that. Na, 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 na. Okay, I got one more way to show you how to do it. You say, oh, no, I don't like that way. So up here, site pages, all pages. Up here, we're going to add new. Oop. And we're going to go with a menu item. No, we're going to go with a menu link. We're going to submit. I believe I copied that last. So I did. So now I got to go back to this, grab this, paste it in there, open up the link, save this one. Hey, hey, hey. And of course, it's going to be under here, 5-bedroom stage. Oh. And again, what I would recommend doing, instead of leaving it here where it says more, what I would encourage you to do is come to site pages, all pages. It's going to be down here at the bottom. So I'd encourage you to drag it up. And if you, I'm going to assume you got a seller's thing. So tips for showing a home, 5-bedroom staging mistakes. There, that's a perfect spot for it. So I'm going to refresh this. Right there it is. When you start to connect across the spectrum, you're going to drive business your way. So did I give you enough today? All right, folks. I'm gonna bow out if you got no questions. All right. I wish you prosper, talk to people, and we'll see you on the other side of the closing.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I do get a question before you go.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, you lost me on that last part. I
Okay.
got I'm in menu item, but when you went back to realtor.com or home ownership, what did you do? You just grabbed any article or,
Okay, yeah, that's all I did.
okay,
So let me close out some of my tabs here. So on here, I come up to sell. And then I clicked on see more home selling insights. And I literally just grabbed this first one. And so when I click on it, I get the URL and that's all I need.
okay.
'Cause
You
that
take
is
this,
my
right?
menu link.
You tape this, right?
Yes,
Okay,
I will send it your way, Sue.
thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
Bye-bye.